Hey guys, it's Katie here with Life Mundane. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about a little bit more about Christmas gifts and how as a mom do I keep Christmas gifts organized since we buy all year round. How do I keep them organized and sorted by who goes to where and what gifts do I still need to buy and am I staying in budget and all of that. I'm going to be showing you how we use a free app that you can get your hands on too to really help you just organize all of that a little bit better and how you can figure out how to store effectively your gifts so you know exactly where they are and what you need to do with them. So let's get started. Before I jump into the app, which is so cool, I cannot wait to show you. We've been using it for 4 or 5 years now. Before I jump into that, I do want to show you guys how we store the gifts. So I am not going to get all my gift boxes out because I have 6 kids that I am buying for. I am also the oldest of 7 kids in my family, and my husband's the middle of 8. So we have a lot of gifts that we have to get for Christmas. So between all the big families. So I'm not going to get out all our stuff. But just to give you an idea, we have these totes. Now I did use clear plastic totes this year, and I am a huge believer in clear plastic totes is the only way to go for most storage things, because you need to be able to see what's in it so that you actually can remember, for one, and 2, so that you don't waste that item by not ever getting around to using it. If you don't use it, you need to just get rid of it. So normally I'm a big believer in clear plastic totes. However, with Christmas gifts, it's probably an appropriate time to use the colored totes so they can't see inside. However, ours are stored somewhere where our kids can't get to, so it doesn't really matter. They can be clear. So anyways, we have these plastic totes. We have some that are smaller and one that's like really large for bigger things, and we have them sorted by item. Now, during Christmas, these stay really, really full. Sometimes throughout the year, they're a little more sparse after we go through our Christmas stuff, but I'm just going to kind of show you a general breakdown of how we've got it. The first box is all of our stocking stuffers and our sibling-to-sibling gifts. If you guys watch my videos on Christmas bucks and how we handle sibling-to-sibling gifts, you guys saw we make a store for our kids. We buy items all year round. We make a store for our kids to be able to shop for their siblings from. So that's where a lot of these items are from, and also these are items that we have gotten for stocking stuffers all throughout the year. So we've got that all in here. We have a bigger box, a much larger box, that is all of our kids, all the gifts that we have assigned to somebody. And again, we do that through the app, which I'll show you here in a second. But once we have assigned a gift to somebody, it goes in this large box, and that is the to be wrapped box. It's ready to go. And then we have this box. This is sort of our miscellaneous things, okay? These might be things that we're not sure who they're going to go to yet, or it might be things that we just have as general, not even Christmas, just general gift things, just in case we ever want to give a gift and we need something really quickly. So we have things in here like fun kids water bottles that I got on clearance, paper doll books that I got like a year ago on Amazon for like $2, and some kitchen items. So primarily those gifts are going to be the kinds of things that are fairly generic. They're not targeted towards one specific person, but are the great thing to either use as the main gift or just to kind of throw in and add to a wedding shower gift, a baby shower gift, birthday presents for when we go out and about. But those are kind of just our general filler type items, or things we have for anybody. Or maybe gifts that we have gotten for our kids, but we know they're not quite old enough for it yet, so we just throw it in there for a later time. So one for stocking stuffers and for sibling-to-sibling gifts. And the reason for that is we don't wrap the stocking stuffers, and the sibling-to-sibling gifts we can't wrap until they pick out who's going where, who's giving what. And then the one to wrap, and then the one that's the extra. So that's kind of how we store it. But how do we keep sort of what's in there? Because these boxes are crammed full. My husband is the king of Tetris, and he can shove so much in these boxes, it's not even funny. So how do we keep track of what's in there without having to unpack everything out of each one of the boxes every time we want to know what's left on our list? Yes, we can keep track of a paper list, but again, big family, lots of lists to keep track of. So instead we started using the Christmas Light app. I'm going to be showing you guys a screen walkthrough of exactly what this app looks like, and I'm excited to get to show you guys some of the features that it offers. Again, it's totally free, and you guys are going to really love it, I know. So let me show you guys that right now. Okay, let's open up the app. What I love about it is it gives the option to put a passcode in. So if you have kids that, maybe like to try and think and find out what their gifts are, you have the ability to add a passcode to this app. You also have the ability to add categories here. So you'll see my family's here, my kids are here, and then my husband's side of the family who we need to buy gifts for is also there. And this just helps us keep track of people. You could add groups like your coworkers, teachers, neighbors, friends, things like that. Lots of availability there to add groups, and then you can have individual people within those groups. So if we click on an individual profile, and you can add pictures too if you want, or add people directly from your contacts if you want. It's just whatever makes it easier for you. But if we go into an individual profile, we can see more information. We can see what gifts have we already bought, or what ideas do we have. We can see where our budget is. If you guys have seen my video on doing Christmas on a budget, you know that we set a budget for our kids, but we actually go way under that quite a bit of time. And so I can see I've spent $4 out of my budget for this child, or if you budget for the entire family instead of by kid, you can do that as well. You can see that what we've already bought for my son. He loves games, he loves cats, so we thought this was perfect for him. And so I know nothing about this game though, so if you guys know anything about it, please let me know in the comments. Tell me, is it like a winner? Should I take it back? But I got it on clearance for $4, and it was the kind of thing he loves, so I just went for it. But anyways, so I can actually click on the gift itself and learn a little bit more information about it. So let's do that here. Okay, so inside you can see I can actually add a picture of the actual item. I can take a picture with my phone, or I can do this by adding a stock image or just leaving it blank, whatever is helpful to you guys. You can add what store you got it from, which is very helpful when it comes to making returns, trying to figure out that kind of thing. You can put the price in. You can also assign it to people. So I've assigned it to my oldest child, but I could also assign it to several others. If it was a group gift or a combo gift with somebody else, I can add notes as well. Then I can click on the gift itself and label it as something. So I've labeled it as bought because it's already bought. But maybe it's something we need to make. Maybe it's something that we ordered online and it's shipping, but we haven't received it yet. And then obviously when it comes time to actually wrap it, then we've got that option. Or if you're mailing gifts, for family out of town or whatever, you can put sent as it. But this kind of keeps you category so you don't forget where your gifts are or what you need to do with your gifts. I can't tell you how many times that's happened with online shopping where I forget, did I actually order this? Is it shipped? Or did I already get it? And so this just helps us keep it organized. Alright, so now we can go back and look at a few more of the features in this app for you guys. You can actually look at things by gifts, which we'll get into a little bit more, or you can go back to the profile people. I'm going to show you another profile, and this is my daughter's. We were able to get this leapfrog toy. We always give our kids 3 gifts, and so this year we're doing game and a toy and Christmas PJs. So I have the toy that we were able to get on discount at a consignment sale, and then another one we were able to get on sale, and I'm going to show you how we add a new gift. So I actually bought her Christmas PJs last year on clearance at Target, and so we're going to just enter those in for you guys. And we can enter in the name of the gift and the store. We could do a picture, but we're not going to do that today. And then I'm going to put in the price that I was able to get it for. And I can then press done. And it will automatically assign it to her because I put it in this category. I'm going to go in and put it as already bought because I already bought it for her. And that's the way it works. Now, these are all 3 of the gifts she needs. And we spent $15.50, and that is all we will spend on her other than stocking stuffers. So that is awesome that we're already done with her and we came so far under budget. That's what we shoot for at all times. But you can see here how it says 3 out of 3 gifts are bought for her, or for my daughter 1 out of 2 gifts, and so on and so forth. Now we're going to go into the gift tab. So we can actually look up all the gifts we already have in our box. And the cool thing about this is, ideally, as you're shopping all year round, when you buy something, even if you don't know who it's going to go to, you're going to take a picture of it and put it in your box, and that way you know exactly what you have on hand. I bought this one last year, right after Christmas, and I went ahead and already assigned it to my son as soon as I bought it, or to my daughter as soon as I bought it, because I knew that's where it was going. But then there are other gifts that we have gotten where we don't know where they're going, or where we're just not quite sure. This is a game we actually bought as a group gift, and so we can go in and I can add all 6 of my kids because this is going to be one that's for all of them. And I can add them to it and it goes into their category, which is awesome. But really, ideally, if you do this ahead of time, I have not put in all my stuff, cataloged it yet. I'm working on that this weekend. But you can do this and keep track of everything so you know exactly what you have when the time comes up without actually having to look through your entire box like we talked about before. And this is just a great way to keep it all cataloged. You can also see it actually sorts by which store or where you got these from, which is cool too when it comes to if you need to make returns. Now, there's a progress chart. If you love pie charts, it's there. You can see how much of your budget you've spent, how much is left, and they've got the cool little Christmas countdown at the top. If that stresses you out to see how close we are to Christmas, because this video was filmed about a week before you guys are going to see it, so it's even less time than that. If that stresses you out, you can change that in the settings here. You can change whether you want to show cents to get really technical, if you want the countdown, if you want the passcode, if you want to use US currency, things like that. You can do all of that here in the settings, and you can actually upgrade as well. The advantage of upgrading is that you can sync your list between devices. You can archive gifts from past years. I have never needed to use that before, and obviously no ads. The advantage of this is that upgrading is only $1.99, so it's pretty affordable. I, however, have been using the free version for years, so you can go either way, whatever floats your boat on that. But I hope that this has just been helpful to show you guys how this app can really help you organize your Christmas buying and help you to keep your categories. So I hope that video was helpful to you guys. I would love to hear how you guys organize your Christmas gifts. Do you shop ahead of time? Do you wait till the last second? Drop it all down in the comments below. If this video has been helpful, I would love if you would give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share. I post videos every Wednesday and Saturday on making the most of little moments in homeschooling, home management, parenting, and everything in between. So if those are topics that interest you, please, please, please stick around to watch more. Talk to you later. Bye.